Now, I'm a bit of a casual fan of the Mobile Suit Gundam franchise. It's a revolutionary franchise that changed the face of anime, it changed the face of Japanese culture. The impact of the Gundam franchise cannot be understated. Naturally, there's a lot of conversation about the Mobile Suit Gundam franchise out there, and that's because it's such an important series. But in this conversation, you often see people rank the different Gundam franchises, different Gundam timelines, different Gundam shows against each other. And there's one Gundam show that I've seen, I haven't seen that much love for, which is unfortunate because it's my favorite Gundam show. And that, my friends, is Gundam 00. Now, why do I love Gundam 00 so much? Well, here's the thing. I like mecha shows. I like how much world building they typically do. But I like mecha shows mostly set on Earth. And what I mean by that is I like to see tactics used. I like to see fighting used. I like to see all this stuff I like to see all that stuff on Earth. Because space does not have terrain, really. Battles in space are very boring to me. Especially with Gundam. Because they're just flying around shooting at each other. And that's not my cup of tea. What I like is to see the battles on Earth, the battles on the ground. Especially if you can throw in normal ground forces and tanks in a Gundam battle, I am all set. That's great for me. But a lot of Gundam series focus on the war in space. Gundam 00 doesn't. In fact, for the first half of Gundam 00, there isn't even a unified Earth force. There are three major countries on the Gundam 00 Earth. And all of them are working against each other. All of them have their own different cultures, their own different histories. And I like that so much better than just, the Earth Federation. They're all controlled by one. Now, the Earth Federation does pop up in Gundam 00, or a Federation of Earth. That sort of concept, if not by that exact name. And I have to say, I don't like the show. As the show goes on, they start to drift more into a space battle-focused series, to a unified Earth-focused series. And I start to lose attention. But early Gundam 00, with different countries, unique mech designs for each country going at each other, I really like that. And I think it makes sense that I really like Gundam 00 when you take into account that my favorite anime ever is Code Geass. Because Code Geass is a mecha anime where they don't even go into space. A rocket gets sent out in Akito the Exiled, but it's just to transport them to another part of the Earth. Code Geass doesn't go into space. I really like to see the history of the world and people fighting on Earth with different countries. And Gundam 00 provides that to me, although I don't think there's actually a proper war between Europe, America, and the Human Reform League, I think it's called. But, celestial beings there to stop conflict. But, you get the whole, I forget what they call it in 00, but the whole Kurdistan conflict gets developed. A lot of real-world conflicts, like the civil war in Sri Lanka, and the Irish times of troubles and stuff, like the troubles in Ireland, all that stuff is referenced. I really like that stuff. It really connects it to the real world, I believe. And of course, Gundam does have real-world themes in all of its stories, but Gundam 00, I think, does the best job of that. I just wanted to throw this out there because Gundam 00 is my favorite Gundam anime, but I don't see much praise for it. I will say, first season's better than the second season, second season's better than the movie. Although I do like the idea, I love the idea of humanity fighting against each other, learning to work together, and then working together against a common foe being aliens. I like that progression. That's how I think humanity should... I think that's the path humanity should take, if you see my philosophy on space video. But, it's very interesting. It's weird that you haven't seen aliens pop up that much in Gundam. And it's the Gundam more focused on Earth where you see the aliens. But the themes of Gundam 00, of human progression, where we're going, human evolution, I guess is a better way to say it, those really appeal to me. So, Gundam 00, best Gundam. Although, I'm not going to say that the other Gundams are bad, right? I certainly enjoy other Gundams. first Gundam is kind of a so bad it's good territory, but the 8th MS team I think is pretty good. What is it? Gundam. What is it? The Gundam Seed looks cool. And that's another thing. Gundam 00 has very good animation and good character designs, which a lot of the best Gundam shows are really old and their animation hasn't aged that well. And a lot of the modern Gundam shows I don't really like how they look. Like stuff like Iron-Blooded Orphans, I didn't really like the character designs. But yeah, that's what I have to say about Gundam 00. Let me know what you think about Gundam 00 in the comments below. What do you think is your favorite Gundam? Let me know about that. And yeah, follow me on Twitter if you have not yet. Subscribe to this channel if you have not yet. Subscribe to the Lazy Koalas where I do my podcast, the Lazy Koalas Podcast. If you have not yet, follow me on Instagram, join me on the Discord server, and have a great day, ladies and gentlemen.